Hey folks, this is Nod. We're playing Kerbals Space Program. Let's see, last episode I attempted to mine Duna, or rather mine Argon from Duna, and that didn't go entirely well. Anyway, if you haven't seen that, go check out Season 1, Episode 1. Anyway, let's have some more adventures and see what happens next. Oh, okay, that's better. I guess the tide went out. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw my last episode, but this Kerbal Space Center was completely underwater. That looks much better now. Okay, very good. We're not underwater. Alright, so, what are we doing today? I'm going to have a quick look at my mission control here. Let's see what contracts we got going on. Just in case it's something I can do, but I'm actually concentrating more on my Duna operations right now. But I'm always like to check this once in a while, just to see what it's got. Let's have a quick look here. Ooh, okay, I got a rescue guy from orbit. I'm going to accept that, because that's more Kerbals, we like that. I may not do it this episode. Oh, that's interesting. From orbit of Duna. That's something I might be able to do, although I don't know if I've got enough provisions to bring another Kerbal home. I could end up really shooting myself in the foot by rescuing him. Let's live dangerously and see what happens. Alright, so we got a guy to rescue around Duna as well. That's kind of fun. And I got lots of other stuff I need to do on the active list here. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, that makes things a little more interesting. Gotta rescue a guy from Duna. I don't think I've ever done that. That should be fun. Alright, well, let's head on. Actually, let's have a quick look at the... so I've got 600 points here I could spend. Get some more wings and things. I'm trying to avoid just spending it as soon as I get it, because then, you know, you suddenly realize you wanted to get something that's like 1,000 science points, and you can't do it because you always spend it as soon as you get. So it does make sense to save this up sometimes, just in case you really need a part from one of these higher level tiers, although there's only 2 of them now, so... Yeah, I'm not really in building mode right now, so I think I'm going to hold on to my science until I need to build the next ship. Right now I'm just in mission mode, so I think I'm just going to leave this be. And I'm going to have a ton more science shortly, so yeah, we'll have a lot of fun spending that. Alright, well, let's head on out to Duna and see where we left off. Alrighty. So this guy is still a few days out. I think he's like 8 days out now. Oh, hello. Okay, so... oh yeah, I wanted to get rid of this debris. A couple of debris I needed to get rid of, right? Argon miner debris. I'm going to leave that there because that was kind of fun. It didn't explode, so that might actually be useful for something. So I'll leave that for a bit for now. What was there? There was something I wanted to get rid of. Duna Argon miner relay. Yeah, that's right. That was just the antenna floating around. Don't need that anymore. Goodbye. Less clutter in my system. That's going to be good. Okay, well... yeah, ooh, I'm getting a eclipse, look at that. That's kind of fun. Where's that coming from? Oh, there we go. It's an Ike eclipse. It's going to be an eclipse in the US coming up next month. I'm kind of excited for it. It's not going to go straight over my house, but it'll be close. I'm up in New England, up near New York City, and apparently it's going to pass south of us. The totality, I should say. Alrighty, well, I am going to go hop onto my Duna Trans spaceship here, Trans-Duna spaceship, and we are going to get that in orbit of Duna. That is my plan for today, at least, and we'll see how far we get from there. Alright, so let's fast forward, if it'll let me. Alrighty, getting there. Kerbals, yeah, Kerbal Lamplop's going to stop us, hopefully. Never quite makes it to the sphere of influence. I think I've got it set to like 1 minute out or 2 minutes out or something. Okay. Fast forward the last little blip there. We should be in Duna's sphere of influence. Excellent. Okay, we have to do a maneuver here. Wow, I'm so far out I can't even really see what I'm doing here. So what is my periapsis? Is 89,000 meters, or 89 kilometers basically. Inclination looks pretty good. Actually looks really good. We're just going to circularize, so circularize at the periapsis, create node 600 meters per second precisely. What are the odds of that? That's bizarre. Exactly 600. I don't actually want this ship to be that low because it's going to be parked in orbit, and let's do a little maneuver to raise my periapsis up a little bit before we get there. I'm going to make a little bit of a right turn here. Okay. It's more around 100, 150 or something good. There we go, 150. Alright, so let's do that burn. Before we do our burn now, which is in 1 hour, okay, I've got time to do that. Before we do that, I need to power up the main reactor. Alright, I'll just click on that, and I need to click on this. Okay, jump out of the way a little bit. Don't need Kerbalism right now. Unclutter my desktop a little bit at least. Alright, so let's fire this up 100% power, because we're going to need all that to power these things. Hopefully nothing will blow up. Okay, let's get into, let's go face the node. It's a big beast of a station, a bit of a lumbering beast she is. So I got plenty of delta V now. I got 3,353 meters per second delta V. And I'm going to use, well, 1 for this maneuver. I could probably just use the RCS thrusters, but no, we'll fire up the big Argon. It's a good test run before we get where we're going. Alright, let's execute the maneuver. Flash forwarding. Better burn time mod here. Gives you the countdown. Although I'm like Jeb just automate this, but I do use this on occasion. And by for a really short burn. Well, this might be. Well, it's 1 second burn. Okay. It's gonna be like. 150 is what I want. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Gotta like McJeb. It's accurate. I like accuracy. I'm kind of a little bit neurotic that way I am about getting things just right. Alright, so I can shut the reactor back down. Actually, I'm just gonna lower it down to like 1%. Leave it on. We're gonna need that. So about saving fuel. So we need to make our next maneuver. Circularize the periapsis. It's not 600 anymore. That's okay. So that has actually saved us a little delta V. 10 or 9 if you count the maneuver I just did. So makes sense because it's a slightly larger orbit. Alright, so that is in 2 days. Oh wow. You're coming in really slowly this time. Usually when I approach a planet I'm doing a ridiculous speed at like 5,000 meters per second or whatnot, but that's usually when I plan the approaches myself manually. But I let the travel planner poke chop thing do it, and it does a much nicer job. Come in nice and slow and gradually. More science, yes. What are we up to now? 728 science. Woo! I haven't even got there yet, and we're already rolling in science. Alright, 4 hours. It's time to get faster and faster and faster. Feeling the gravity we are. There is Duna. Should be able to see it from there. There it is. Alright, let's crank up the reactor. 100%. Stand by to engage Argon engines. Oh, there we go. Purple goodness. Okay, let's keep an eye on my reactor here. Temperature is stable. And there's the planet. Look at that. So how are we doing here? It's going to be about a 6-minute burn. Probably won't make you sit here for 6 minutes. Okay, looks like we got a bit of a wobble going on here. Oh, look at that. Fucking Bronco she is. Doesn't seem to be affecting the burn too much, but as long as that doesn't get any worse, I should be alright. Try to just stay on top of that with I'm just gonna let it be, it's fine. Sometimes these autopilots get a little. The ship is just something about the ship is not quite right for it. Just PID controls for the autopilots are a little off sometimes, and you can't adjust that. I'm sure there is a way. Oh, there we go. And we're done. Or sort of. I would actually like a perfect orbit, but it's fine. It's normal, stick it up there, so upright spaceship, there we go. Yay! We have arrived at Duna. There's a milestone, very good. I'm happy with that. Let's do an F5 save. Okay, crank this reactor way down now. We're not going to need you again until we go home. Leave it at 1%. There we go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I want to actually rendezvous with my science rover. Now, there's one other thing I need to consider is some of these ships have malfunctions out here, and I need to repair those with an engineer. Well, I've still got one up here. What do we got that needs repairing? Okay, everything on the transplanet is fine. My farm needs repairing. Duna Ascent needs repairing. That's interesting. There's Duna Ascent. I really should rendezvous that. Well, I guess I should find out what actually is wrong with it. Let's go see. Is it a mission critical thing, or is it something I can fix once I get some people on? The Duna Ascent is going to go down and pick my Kerbals up once they've done their mission with their rover. So what is actually broken on this? Anything super critical? Okay. Alright, there's a little dinky solar panel on the bottom. Yeah, not too worried about that. Alright, so that's fine. We'll leave that alone. Okay, the Duna farm, Duna science rover we're about to go to, so we'll fix whatever's wrong with that. The farm I can't fix until I get down to the surface. Other Duna things. The argon miner is fine. Oh yeah, I think we're actually okay. Alright, so let's do our rendezvous. So, science rover, let's switch to that. And we will rendezvous with the main ship. Okie dokie, so let's see here. This has got cooling panel has malfunctioned. I don't think that's going to be an issue though. Not any long burns. Let's see anything else. So we want our target to be Duna transplanet. Alright, I want to match planes at the nearest doodad. 13 Delta V to match planes. Okay. Nuclear engines are almost beat. Wow, look at that. How much Delta V do I have? 123, and I need 13 to do this plane change. That's fine. Oh, 3, 2, 1, burn. Yes. Okay, let's do a Holman intercept. That is going to happen in 4 hours and give us a 2.6 kilometer separation, which is not super good. I guess I could tweak that, but I'm feeling lazy, so let's just get this done. Okay, so this is going to be a 22.9 meters per second. That's still got plenty of fuel. So I'm supposed to be using these things here for this maneuvering, but ditch all this stuff, I believe. It's almost out anyway. Well, I wouldn't mind ditching it once it's on its way down, because I don't have a clutter in my orbit. So we should have our intercept now. Oh, that's actually better. Less than a kilometer away. Very good. Let's just do a match velocities. Oh, the maneuver's past. That's really scary. Point the engines at the ship, I believe. There it is. Please don't crash into that. It's one problem with letting the computer do this flight. It will, on occasion, barrel right through the middle of your station, which is hopefully not what's about to happen here. Ooh, look at that, isn't that pretty? That would be good. Brakes. Target velocity, and it's down to 0 meters per second would be my choice. I don't think I need to actually dock. I think I can just, we could just EVA over here. It should be fine. Let's switch over. Alright, so who wants to go to Duna? Actually, speaking of, there's one more thing I need to do on here, isn't there? To get rid of the antenna on this. There we go. There's my long range antenna. I want as few signals going back to Kerbals as I can. So I'm going to disable this, I'll retract this antenna. And now we should be just relying on the low gain antenna I have here for communications. So that's good. That's one less green line going back to Kerbals I have to worry about. So all I really want, basically, is I just want the 3 lines going to my 3 comsats. Although, to farm to food to orbit, I don't know why you've still got a. I'll worry about that later. Basically, I want everything running off my my comsat relay. So, all right, Jebediah, you are going to pilot this mission. So, where are you hauled up right now? You're down here, which should be fine to EVA. All right, Jeb. Let go. RCS. Here we go. All right. Head on over. Ooh, look at that. This kind of reminds me of some of the scenes from 2010 Space Odyssey. They're doing their EVAs. And Chandler is all sorts of nervous. They had a discussion about chickens or something. The Russian guy. Awesome movie. Kuritsa, something like that. I'm pronouncing that wrong and not even right at all. Bob. Crew batch, come on. Get over there. Grab. Alright, Debbie, get in there. Probably smells a little musty in there. Ooh, that's a point. Do I actually have any of the life support turned on? It's been a while. Habitat disabled. Oh, that's not good. Habitat enabled. Scrubber on. Turn the lights on. Pressure control is running. Habitat's enabled. Okay, how about this little cockpit here? Habitat is enabled. Okay, scrubber is stopped. Let's run that. Water recycler is running. Okay, good, good. We're looking at so we have 198 days of fuel. Well, this is no point until I get the rest of the crew on board, I suppose. Nitrogen. Alright. Very good, very good. Let's go get the rest of the crew. Alright, Henri. Alright, so I need an engineer. Got 2 engineers. Bill. Do we want to bring Bill, or do I want to bring... Actually, I should be able to level these up, shouldn't I? One of the cool things about his science module, I think it's Kerbals who does this, is it allows you to level up your crew without returning to Kerbal. I should have got some extra experience here from coming to Duna, so where is it? Level up crew. Ah yes, okay, so everyone is level 3 now. Yeah, I was debating whether which engineer I wanted to take down. I don't think we're going to take Henri down. I think we have a bum cooling radiator over here we have to fix. Got tools? Yes. I don't think you need tools to fix stuff. That's just for Kerbal attachment system, Kerbal inventory system, I think. Alright, which radiator was it? Brakes. Braking the wrong direction. Okay. Flying like a madman. Do that. Close to where I have to be. Not even close at all. Okay, repair radiator. Actually, I'm about to ditch this. I don't know why I'm even bothering, to be honest. Okay, we're going to put you in the main hub. JB's in the cockpit. All aboard. Okay, our food is down now to 99 days. Water is only 28 days. That is alarming, although I do have a water drill on this, so I should be able to replenish my reserves. Okay, we need a scientist. Any good mission needs a scientist. So, are we bringing Bob or Elise? I think Bob's going. Then we can do some science. Yes. I'm a little worried that this mission is actually going to completely fill out the science tree, and then I'm like, the tech tree, so then I'll be like, well, now what do I do? But I have plans. I have plans to do other things on other worlds, so Duna is basically just to get the science, so that I can go places in style with all of the high-tech stuff. All aboard. Okay, we have a crew. Awesome. Now, one other thing just occurred to me. We have an abandoned Kerbal in orbit, don't we? I'm wondering if I should use this vessel to go rescue him, bring him back to the station. Or should I just leave him in his... Where is he anyway? There it is. He is at... Okay, 58k. Ordinarily I'd say, oh my god, that's low, but I suppose for Duna that's not. Yeah, how long is he going to be? He's going to be fine in there for... I'm thinking maybe I should pick him up on the way home. Which seems a little mean, but I could just leave him in his capsule. I'm sure he's just fine for now. And then when we leave, hopefully I will remember to pick him up, because I don't actually have to spend that much time here. I'm just going to pop down to the surface, grab a few biomes, and we'll get out of here. There are other vessels in orbit I could go rescue them with too, so yeah, let's leave that alone for now. Sorry, bud, you're gonna have to chill out in there for a little longer. Okay then, well, I think it's time to go down to the surface. Scary as that sounds. I could ditch this now if I wanted to, I guess. It seemed a bit of a shame not to use this 67 meters of yeah, I don't want it to mess up my descent though. I want my descent to be actually good this time, so we are going to ditch this. I want to ditch it right next to my station though. So let's just do a little burn here. Getting away from the station. Okay. Thank you, propulsion stage. So now we are on these little guys. Oh, which ones are these? These are these sparks. Fine little letters. Alright, so I'm going to leave that antenna retracted because we're going into the atmosphere. Actually, now that we've got everyone on board, let's do some science though. Science here and now. Let me see. Radiation. What's that? Who's it? Okay, sure. Ready? Kerbals. Come here. And get what's up. Let's go right here. So it's easy to get back in the ship. So I want to do an EVA and I want to reset my experiments. So this all works out. Here's my scientist. There we go. You've got out the wrong door, haven't you? Back in there. EVA. Let's try that again. That's better. So reset the goo container. Do our EVA report. And store. Stay away from those doors. I think they're okay, but some doors are absolutely lethal to have Kerbals. Squash them flat, poof of grey smoke, and they're all gone. Now I would really like to land next to my my farm and my fuel depot. Let's see if that's even going to be an option. Actually, I'm kind of high up. I'm not happy with that, to be honest. So we're going to. I don't want to come in really high and fast, so we're going to lower our aqua ops to start with. So let's go retrograde. So much delta V. I've got 885, and we don't have to come back up with this because we've got another vehicle for getting back up to the surface. So let's lower our periapsis down to like 70 or 80 or something. Okay, watching my periapsis now. Oh crap! Whoa boy! Oh, where's the station? Oh boy. I think we're okay. Oh, that could have been ugly. Wow, that was dumb. Didn't even think about that. Could have crashed right into that. Still might crash into this. Anyway, alright, periapsis is good now. Wow, that's really dumb. Alright, so let's go down there now. Let's fast forward to that. Periapsis is, alright, so I'll bring that down to about 80. And we're burning. Okay, very good. Wow. Alright, let's add a maneuver and see if we can get this to actually land on target this time. I'm going to do about 100 delta V for my drop. Actually, the more I do, the steeper the drop, right? So the less the more accurate it should be. Let's go like maybe a 200. I don't want to go too steep though. So the length of this red line here gets shorter the more I... we could beat it down. Let's try a 200 drop from 80 instead of the 100 I did earlier and completely overshot. This is a rover though, so if I miss a little bit, it's not the end of the world. Last time we overshot, so I'm going to undershoot just a little. But as I said, I play this game every time with this smart. Second guessing and trying to figure out where it's going to be. So we're off a little bit that way. Go down. That looks pretty good. Let's do a save. I'm going to arm my parachutes before I do my burn because arm parachute. Arm parachute. Arm parachute. Rogues. I'll do this one. Yep. Don't want to miss any. That could be bad. Alright, just for giggles here. Toggle info. So the drogue will be deploying at 8,000, 6,000. Okay, good to know. And the regular shoots will come out at 4,000, 2,000. Okay. That all sounds really good. Now I can't retract these solar panels because they're that type that won't. So we are going to lose those, but I have an additional pair tucked away here that I haven't undone yet. So I guess I thought of that. The trouble with doing these long missions is it's been weeks since I designed this thing, if not a month. So it's like, I kind of forget what I kind of planned for half of this stuff. Okay, here we go with our descent burn. Straighten her out a little bit. Not that I think that matters at all. Oh, look at it shake. This is quite a long burn, isn't it? 20 seconds. Looking good though. There's nice quiet engines. And here we go, there goes the camera. Committed. I'm going in regardless. Looking good. Fine piloting there, Jeb. Yeah, something tells me this ship is not going to be particularly stable when it falls through the atmosphere. We shall see though. And there's our burn. According to that, we are going to land short. We shall see what actually happens. So is there anything else I need to do to prepare for the actual descent into the atmosphere? I don't think so. I'm going to hold retrograde. Not that I have any heat shields on this thing. I think I have my heating set to 80% in this game. Might be 70. 80%, so it's not super hard to get down in the atmosphere. I've played with like 100% and even a little bit more in other games, and I was like, you know what, it isn't as much fun as it sounds to suddenly have your ship explode. Okay, let's get in the atmosphere. So let's fast forward down to the, just before we hit the atmosphere. How are we doing on data? Transfer data here. Oh yeah, we haven't even got down to the surface yet. We've got lots of data. Nice juicy samples to bring up to the station and process later. Ooh, okay. Speaking of that. Science? Lots of lovely science. Alright, how are we doing here? So I am going to lose these panels. Sure, we'll just kind of keep an eye on those. Don't really care. We have others. Alright, so we've got about 80k to go. Down to 30,000. Still predicting we'll land short. Kinda is. Yeah, we're gonna land short. Okay. That's okay, we have wheels. Oh, losing stability. Here we go. Boing. And I would like it to stay retrograde just so the chutes don't get tangled, but not that they do. That'd be kind of awful if they actually added that so the chutes would actually get tangled. Oh, there go my goes my solar panel. Solar panel's broken by aero forces. Oh my. So kind of going in nose first here. Reports and things. Science. Lovely, lovely science. Alright, so using quite a bit of energy to keep this thing straight. It's not. Oh, okay, here we go. Nervous. Scary. I feel like I'm firing the engines a bit here. Not that I think these. No. Help with the G a little bit. Stress on the airframe. Slow down. Looking good, looking good. A couple of screenshots for posterity. There goes the main chutes. Put the engines back on. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Okay. Turn off the SAS. Slide an angle. Okay, big chutes should be opening any minute now. 2,000 I think we're going to open. 2,000 actual. Full throttle. Brakes. Okay. Yay! Oh, that's a big chute. Look at them chutes. Woo! Very nice. Okay, he's happy down here. Everyone looks happy. Alrighty. So, let's go to surface mode and turn on up. Keep us level. Alright, so we've got about 1.5 kilometers to go. We're descending at 8 meters per second, which is pretty good actually. You don't even really need these descent engines. Looks like I can stop it very easily. Going down, going down. At least we're not landing in a sandstorm this time. 700. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? We should find out. 6. Oh, here comes the sandstorm. That just figures. 500. 400. 300. Okay, let's go with the regular speed. That's my shadow. Sandstone. I had to say something about the sandstone, didn't I? 250. Not landing on any rocks or anything, are we? Not good. It's a 7.6. I could probably just land on that without using any thrusters, but we are going to slow down for a nice, gentle touchdown. Okay, 100 meters. Firing the motors. 6 meters per second. 5.5 meters per second. 5 meters per second. Go on the full throttle. Hey, we're down. Brakes. Got to set the brakes. 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 Are we stopping? Oh, I'm an idiot. Out of landing gear. There. Right, we have officially landed. Supposed to put those out before you touch down. F5 save. Awesome. Alrighty, well, we are down. I'm going to go take a quick break and have some tea.